All right, we are live. Okay, hope everybody's doing okay. It's a surprise impromptu live stream. Felt like doing it, so I said, why not? I see we already have 3 likes and 1 dislike. What a way to start this impromptu live stream. How is everybody doing? It's Andrew back again with another live stream here. It's February 10th, 2021 here, Las Vegas. We're in the Pacific time. It's now 6:32. How is everybody doing? 17 of you. All right. I'm not expecting a lot. This was not planned. I missed the live stream here this past Sunday, so I figured we'll do a live stream tonight. I also figured let's try to get India involved. I know this might be a little bit of a better time. I know it's in the morning in India. Everybody, hello in India. Hope you're doing well. I know I've been getting a lot of comments. Why don't you do a live stream that's India friendly? Well, here I am. Let's see if everybody shows up. All right. So how's everybody doing? Okay. I hope everybody had a good week so far. I know how good last week. I didn't see everybody in the live stream. I did release a couple of videos since the last live stream. So hopefully everybody is doing okay. Hope you can see me, hear me okay. I got 3 cameras working today. I got the camera number 1, which is what you see here. Camera number 2 is what you see here. Camera 3 is the overhead cam. And camera 4 is the side shot. A little bit more closer. I figured, you know what, I was in the mood. I was editing videos here. I got a lot of stuff coming up. I got one laptop coming that is going to be a big one, ladies and gentlemen. I know a lot of you have been waiting for it. I can't tell you what it is. It's a pre-production, from what I understand. It is stuck in customs right now. I'm trying to work it out. In the United States, customs is holding it because they think I'm some kind of major corporation, so I have to let them know who I am. I'm just one person here in the United States. I'm a nobody, my friends, and they're holding it. Now, the thing that you're going to love about this laptop, Ryzen 5000 series on it, a really nice display. I can't tell you anymore. It's something you guys wanted for a long time. It's on the way. Hopefully I get it by Friday, because I sent all the documents that they requested, so we'll see what happens. But I had to move heaven and hell, earth, or whatever you want to say to get this thing. So you guys better watch it, because I have not been getting the views that I probably should be getting on some of the stuff that I'm getting. I'm not going to say, Jeremiah, I'm not going to say what it is. So let's just leave it at that. Let me get the U.S. Customs to get it to me. It's here in the United States. Let's get the Customs to get it. So that's going to be a key. Eva Rodriguez, haven't seen you in a while. How are you? Good to see you. Suvik, good to see you, my friend. Got a lot of some of the people we've seen in the past. Of sorts, Kasara, Tech Studio, once again. E. Torres, how's it going? All right. Michael Russell, here, I guess, in the United States, I guess. Looking forward to the live show. Yeah, I figured, why not? Nice live surprise. Yeah. It's a mystery laptop. Yeah, if I can get it. It's so frustrating. I should have had it already. It does have the Ryzen 5000 series. That's all I'm going to say. It is a high-end laptop. It's not a gaming laptop. So let's just let you know already. So it's something pretty interesting. But it's going to be good. Perfect time in India. Yeah. I only have 22 of you, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm not expecting a lot of people today. Trying to do it a little bit more India friendly, as I mentioned. So here on the table, you can see here, let's get a different shot. So I got 2 versions of the HP Envy. I released my unboxing video last week, and I did my review video yesterday, and it did well coming out of the gate, and then it died. I don't know what happened. People are not, they don't like it. I don't know. The click-through rate is good on it. I got a really good click-through rate on it. So it's not the thumbnail. So thumbnail's working. Not watching long enough. Maybe I'm not keeping their attention. I don't know. But either way, here they are. Excellent laptop. It earned my editor's choice. On the left is, with all the tramp stamps, all the stickers on it, is the one from HP that sent me review unit. This is the Glossy Touch. This is the non-glossy matte. So in terms of the display, here you can get a better look at it. This is the touch display. This is not. This is a more reflective, as you can see. This is obviously there is a little reflection, but very, very little, if at any. So, so Grendel, yeah, me M1 or the Ryzen or die. Nobody, is it that because nobody likes Intel? Is that what you're telling me? Because that's pretty much what I'm getting every day. They don't want to see any Intel, it seems like. So, my oh my, that's the mighty has fallen, right? So I'm in a conundrum, people. I'm in a conundrum because what do? They send it to me to review. I like Intel. I think the 11th gen is great. I think the graphics are better on the on these. These have dedicated GPUs, so these are actually better. But I'm talking about the XE graphics that we saw in Tiger Lake. I get so much hate from the Intel now, like as far as people not wanting me to. I mean, I don't. I'm caught between a rock and a hard place. Do I not review Intel? That's my bread and butter, right? I mean, that's what a lot of these laptops are sending me. I love AMD. I love the Ryzen. Wait till you see the one that's stuck in customs right now. Boy, you guys are going to go crazy if I can just get it here. Hopefully, I sent the right documents. Hopefully, we'll get it before the weekend so we can have some fun with it. Again, I cannot tell you where I got it. I cannot tell you who I got it from. And let's just leave it at that. I'll hate watch Intel videos. So you hate to watch Intel videos. Okay. So you don't like the Intel. Okay. Should I not make videos? Is that where we're going, Grundle? Getting back to these two. So what's unique about these, of course, is the fact that this one is the Core i5. This one is the Core i7. These are 11th gen Tiger Lake processors. These are both have GTX 1650 Ti Max-Q GPUs that did very well. Check out the review. Check out the review. Yeah, Torres, I got something good coming with that. So just hang on there. Intel's fighting back. If you notice, Intel's trying to fight back because they're not standing still with M1 from Mac. There are some advantages, of course, to Intel, and I've said it numerous times. You can't upgrade the Mac in any way in terms of the storage. You can't upgrade you cannot run Windows unless you're doing Windows on ARM, and that's dicey, and that's in beta. And again, they don't have boot camp on this, so we know about that. No external GPUs right now. These are disadvantages in my book. Last I checked, huge bezels, great chips in them. I'm not debating that, and I'm using a Mac right now to do this live stream, so you know where I stand. I did a MacBook Air. I got barely 10,000 views. That's the other thing. Everybody asked me, why don't you do an M1 Mac or this and that? I did. Nobody watched. So. And I'm not getting it from, I don't get the day one. I have to go out and buy it. That's the other thing. I was out of pocket $1,300 on that, and I barely got 10,000 views. So I'm sort of caught between a rock and a hard place, right? So I got a good one coming, and as I mentioned earlier, it is in customs right now here in the United States, and I'll leave it at that. So I'm working on it to get it hopefully before the weekend. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So Tom is asking, don't you think that the glossy displays give a more premium feel than rather the matte displays? Well, let's take a look at it. Yes. So for consuming media, this is going to be a sharper, more vibrant in some ways. But I got to tell you, this is excellent in terms of the non-touch matte. One of the better ones I've seen, actually. And the numbers actually a little bit better on this one. This gets brighter. This also has a little bit better coverage of the color gamut. It also has a better lower delta E score, although they're both excellent, under 2. I think this had 1.21. This had 1.01. So the lower the better color accuracy when it comes to the delta E. So there you go. Battery life on them has been excellent. Both are getting, I think this one got 11 hours and 30 minutes or so. This got a little bit more than 11 hours. Bottom line, all-day battery life. Yeah, no, Grendel, these are not 250 nits. This one was over 400 nits, a little bit brighter. This was 397 nits. So you got some really good brightness on this. So really, really impressive stuff. I don't care what anybody says. Intel, and by the way, the performance was excellent. I think they clocked these higher, or they did something with these that made them perform even better on my numbers. The chin is because you need to have some chin because of the layout. It's a 16:10 aspect ratio. Yeah, I agree. They should probably cut the bezels a little bit. This got an 88 to screen to body ratio according to HP. Excellent keyboard, Suvik. Excellent. Really good. So yeah, there's very little negatives on this. Now, if you look at the keyboard, you notice that the fingerprint scanner replaces one of the control keys. Now you have one over here, you can see it over there, but the fingerprint scanner has replaced the control key. I put that as a con because some people like to have 2 control keys instead of having 1. So take it for what it's worth. HP has moved to the positioning of inside the keyboard as far as the fingerprint scanner, as far as the power button. Both have a camera that has a web shutter, and in terms of the key here, if you look at it here, there's a shutter, if you see it, and I can show you here. So if I press that, it'll turn off the webcam, and this goes silver up there. Same thing on that one. They're not infrared cameras, meaning they're not Windows Hello compatible, so you cannot log in with facial recognition. So that might be a negative for some people, but we'll have to see. Can we expect an X360 14 anytime soon? That's a good question, Tom. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about a 14-inch. I think we're going to see some refreshes on the NV line with the new AMD processors. I don't have any specific information, but we'll see. Lots of wobble on the lid. Let's take a look. So you're talking about that. This one seems to have a little bit more, the touch screen. You know what? Nothing terrible. It does wobble. Yeah. Nothing too bad, though. I'll tell you what's nice, the Mac Space Gray chassis. Yeah, that's what I don't know if you can see it here. I'm using not an M1. I'm using the MacBook Pro 16. This is Space Gray right here, Core i9. I'm waiting for them to refresh with the new M1 chips before I decide to go down that path when they do come out. All right. So really liked it. I'm really enjoying it. I got to send back the one from HP. Their demand for reviews from other people, so they asked me if I could have a quick turnaround. Not a problem because I have this one. This is the one that I have here that's going to be long term. So don't worry about it if those of you that want to see more. How many hours does my MacBook Pro last? It's not the greatest battery life on this one. Again, I mostly plug it in because I'm doing editing on it. You know what? Check out my review of this because it's going to get 7-8 hours maybe. I use it more stationary. So my main video editing laptop. So I use Final Cut Pro on it. So those of, then you're going to have to see. But I'm not buying this for battery life. I'm buying it to live stream like we're doing now. It's plugged in. And I'm buying it for doing video editing. So there you go. The M1 gets 20 hours. Yeah, the battery life is excellent. Performance is excellent. Although, it'll do very well in synthetic benchmarks. But the Air, for those that need to do long-term stuff that need more video processing power or more graphics processing power, longer than 10 minutes, go with the Pro M1. Because that has an active cooling in it. The M1 Air does not. Is the 1200p screen high enough resolution to make text appear smooth? Yeah, it looks fine. I have no issue. You can scale it. If in Mac OS, you can do scaling on it to make it show more text and so forth. That's how Apple does it. So yeah, it's pretty good. I'm a reviewer, Suvik. I'm a reviewer while others are influencers. Right. So yeah, I try to give you a real review. I get punished for it a lot of ways because I'm not going to kowtow or I'm not going to bend over backwards for these brands. I give you an honest review and I'm honest and upfront with them. And that's, it hurts me sometimes probably, but that's what I do. I want to give, I'm on your side. I'm your advocate. So if a brand is doing something wrong, I'll call them out. If I think they could do better, I'll call them out. And if they're doing something great, I'll tell them I think it's great, and I'll be honest with you in the reviews, and that's all I can do. And as I stated, I don't get paid by them. I don't get sponsored by them. You'll never see me getting sponsored by HP, Dell, Lenovo, etc. They're sending these review units just like any other publication, just like any other YouTuber they work with. No copy approval, as I mentioned. No nothing. So they're seeing the video for the first time. You are. So that's as transparent as I can be. How I generate revenue for the channel through the AdSense revenue I get from my videos, that the ads that YouTube places on my videos. I cannot control that. I can control the placement of them to some degree, but ultimately they decide what ads run over my videos. Through affiliate links, if you buy through my affiliate links, I get a very small commission, and that helps because that'll help me generate more income. Memberships, each month, you can pay some very little amount. Instead of buying a Starbucks coffee, you can support me through memberships. And by the way, you can hit the join button below if you want to. Super chats are another way to generate income for the channel. That helps me again. So I go the different routes. I don't put all my eggs in one basket, and that's how you do it. Yeah, I mean, I try to keep it real. Willie Tom says, I wanted to buy an XPS 15, but I am now considering this for its portability. Not sure of its performance, though. What are you considering? Are you considering the HP? Because I may have caught that late. But let me know. These are pretty good. And what I like about these, by the way, is the fact that these have a GTX 1650 Ti. That's nothing to sneeze at. It's not an MX 450. It's not an MX 250 or 350. And you're not relying solely on XE graphics, which, by the way, are great. They are very good. It's relying on a really capable 1650 Ti with Max Q. You can do video editing with it. You can do gaming with it. I showed you in the video. So, Willie, yeah, I do recommend it. Now, it depends on whether you want to go with a touch display. I would recommend for most people because they'll be happy with the touch display. It's a little bit more glossy, but it might look a little sharper watching movies and so forth, Netflix, Amazon, YouTube. Or you can go with the matte non-touch, which I like as well. So I have a Core i7 here, 16 gigabytes of RAM. This has Core i5. There's the 1135 G7. They both have Xe graphics as well, but they also have a dedicated or discrete GPU, the GTX 1650 Ti with Max-Q. So performance has been good. Thermals have been very good. Even on performance mode, the dual fans inside it don't get that loud. You will notice them, of course, when they are really running under heavy load to keep it cool. I never saw it go above 80 degrees Celsius, if you saw when I ran my stress test in the video. And I never saw it go below. So it maintained a pretty consistent temperature, and it maintained a pretty consistent clock speed, just slowly throttling down a little bit. I think you'll see the numbers in the video, but very good solution. And one of the reasons you're seeing the benefit of the cooling on this, where you're seeing better thermals, is because they're using a higher, or 3 times the number of blades they normally use on the fans, and those blades are thinner, improving the airflow, as I mentioned in the video. And HP in their press briefing made a point to emphasize that. So I think they did a good job. Yeah, the HP Envy 17 with the MX450 is not going to be quite as powerful as the one you have here, because that one is just not quite as powerful as the GTX 1650 Ti. Now, I also have the MV15 that I reviewed here as well. I could maybe bring it a little bit later, or if you guys want to see it. It's a very similar look. That'll have a 16:9. You've seen it before. I showed in the unboxing video a comparison between the two. So there you go. So Chaddock is looking for a thin and slim design laptop, long battery life, good sound. Can you recommend which one I should get? Well, slim design, the Slim 7 is a good choice from Lenovo with the Ryzen processor that I looked at this year. That may be one you want to take a look at. I have a really good one coming that I can't mention where I'm getting it from. It's stuck in customs right now, but it'll be pretty interesting. Yeah, I know. Hey, good morning, Paul, Tech Family. Yep, how are you? Yeah, a little bit of a surprise live stream today. A little small turnout, which I didn't expect a big one, but how are you doing, Paul? Good to see you. The EliteBook, by the way, I reviewed as well. So I released the EliteBook. Oh God, I hate this. HP EliteBook X360 1040 G7. That's a mouthful, and it is elite. If you watch the video, 21 hours. I kid you not, 21 hours on my continuous web surfing test over Wi-Fi at 150 nits. Just off the charts battery life. Low-powered, full HD display, beautiful display, gets bright. Very, very efficient with that 1-watt display. Just gorgeous. A high price tag. I know a lot of you are going to say that's overpriced, but man, that is a great laptop. I released that video also last week, so check it out. I think last Saturday I released it. Check it out. Yes, these are aluminum, all aluminum, premium build. 3.3 pounds, 1.5 kilograms. Here you can get a look at some of the ports. Another great port selection by HP. Here you can see SD card reader, USB-A, 3.5 mil, headphone jack, okay? And then you can see here, let's move it there. Actually, that is the 3.5, right? Yeah. So the other one was a power port, by the way. USB-A, HDMI, Thunderbolt 4, and it does support charging, display out, and of course data. So really good. Again, very good. Good to see tech for your needs in the house. How are you? Thermal throttling has remained the issue for you with the Intel. Yeah, I didn't see too much thermal throttling on this. They maintained a good core temperature, decent clock speeds, really good performance, by the way, especially with this discrete GPU, the GTX 1650 Ti with Max-Q. Now, back here, I've been loving the X1 Nano, people. I really can't say enough about it. This is my go-to grab-and-go laptop. I don't even hesitate anymore. This is the one I throw in the bag. 2K display, Unbelievable keyboard. Yes, it is shallow when you compare it to other ThinkPad keyboards. This is 1.35 millimeters of key travel as opposed to the 1.5 we normally see. These are really good. And I just wanted to make sure I brought it up tonight because this has been my grab and go laptop. If you go to Laptop Retrospective, by the way, he has the carbon fiber weave with the touch display that's exclusive to the touch display. I have the Core i7 here. I had the Core i5. I sent that back because I got a review unit from Lenovo that I can use long term. And this has been great. Now, this is a 2K display, 2160 by 1350, and it's a little bit less than a 2K when you're talking pixels, but what's a couple of pixels among friends, as I always say, so there you go. The EliteBooks can get expensive. The one I reviewed is well over $2,500. That one, and I think they start around $1,600 or so, depending on the SKU you choose. Now, one of the things you're going to like about it, and I could bring it. Let me switch to this camera. So I have it here, and let's put this back there. We'll talk more about the X1 Nano in a moment, but this is the one we're talking about, the EliteBook X360 1040 G7. This is it also has a pen support, and I have the pen right here. This uses the Webcam AES technology as opposed to the MPP 2.0 we saw with the Spectre line. This is a little bit different. This one is a glossy display, but it is a low-powered 1-watt display, and I got to say, absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if this is charged. Yeah, I think the battery's dead on the pen, but pen sticks magnetically to the side. Really good. Now, the negatives, of course, this is a 16:9 aspect ratio where a lot of the business-focused laptops are now moving to the 16:10, like we've been seeing on the X1 Nano and the upcoming X1 Carbon Gen 9. Why so expensive, Grendel? It's one of these things where they're gearing towards businesses. This is not going to be consumer-oriented, although if you're a consumer, you've got to love it. Optional LTE. So what happens is they buy in bulk, and they get good discounts when they buy in bulk. So HP will obviously reduce the price for them. Extremely bright display, low-powered 1-watt. Check out my review. I loved it. Now, the 840 is really nice as well. It's a little bit a rung below in terms of how premium this is. This is the most premium EliteBook I've seen from them. This is the keyboard layout for those wondering. Great key travel, excellent backlit keyboard. And again, they're moving the fingerprint scanner to the middle or into the keyboard. They're also bringing the power button, of course, there. Optional LTE on this one, and it is beautiful. Yes, it is the Razer Book 13 in the back, right here. Now, my full review of that will be debuting this week as well, because I have to send it back to Razer. This is super premium. I'm absolutely loving this laptop. This one has a gorgeous Full HD Plus display. I think they're using the same display as the Dell XPS 139310. Thin bezels all around. This is the non-touch. They do offer a touch one. And they also have a 4K QHD Plus resolution option as well. Absolutely love it. Keyboard is a little bit on the shallow side, but having said that, I think this is a good price for what you're getting. Super premium. There's no flex anywhere on this laptop. This is a metal monster in terms of build quality. Now, the colors of the Chroma keyboard are individually lit. You can actually change that in the Synapse app. And you can see here a little bit. I know we're really bright in the studio lights here, but you can see they change colors. I have it set to change colors. You can do a uniform color or design or pattern, all part of the Synapse app. I'll show you that in the full review. Suvik, I asked them. I'm waiting on Asus to give me a response. Yeah, Jeremiah, I'm going to get it. Now, why people are not responding to this? I don't know what's going on. Razer is just not doing well on my channel. I don't know why, because this is as good in a lot of ways, in some ways better because of its port selection than the XPS 13. So I'm not really sure what's going on. I highly recommend this, Jeremiah. I know you're looking for it. Either that, the Book 13, which is I have here, the NV14, or what you should get. The NV14 is excellent also, so you may save a few bucks if you, depending on which SKU you go with. This is a good deal, by the way. I think this is about $1,200. This has a Core i5. This is the 1135 G7. Iris Xe graphics. It does really well. Again, productivity machine, not a gaming laptop, even though it is Razer's known for their gaming laptops. This is a productivity geared machine to compete with the likes of the Dell XPS 13s and so forth. So it's the obnoxious logo that people don't like. And by the way, I don't love the logo either, but at least they're not lighting it up. It's a understated logo on this one. It's not lit up. It's not really ostentatious. It's actually much more muted, and that's good. But this display is phenomenal. Paul, I reached out to Asus. They put me on the list for that, so we'll see. Hopefully I'll get the ZenBook Duo sometime. Good to see you, Duck Vision. Nice little live stream. Not a big turnout tonight. Again, impromptu. I wanted to make up for Sunday. I couldn't do it on Sunday. Just had too much to do. Yeah, the Mercury is really good. It's not bad. It looks like, again, the logo is going to turn some people off. At least it doesn't light up. It's flush. It's really actually pretty nice. I mean, this is no flex whatsoever. Now, when it comes to ports, this thing is pretty good, especially when you compare it to the Dell XPS 13. There you can see a Thunderbolt 4 port, an HDMI, micro SD card slot. And then on this side, you got another or second Thunderbolt 4, a USB-A, and a 3.5 millimeter audio jack. Much better than the Dell XPS 13 when it comes to port selection. And a lot of people are going to like that. People hate the Dell logo for some reason. People really, Doc, you don't like it, right? So I know they get a lot of hate for that logo. So I got a lot of laptops here. All right, so we got the X1 Nano for those interested. You know my feelings on that. My grab and go laptop of choice right now. This is the EliteBook X360 1040 G7. This is the Razer Book 13, absolutely excellent laptop with great port selection, super premium quality, and the two versions of the NV14 that I just reviewed. That was great out of the gate and then died. The video died a very sudden death. Nobody watched. Just like nobody's watching this live stream. 34 of you, which is great. I'm just so listen, don't get me wrong. I'm very grateful that anybody would show up to this. I know not everybody likes it. I noticed we have 25 likes. By the way, hit the like button. That helps it get spread out. This is for you guys. These are for the hardcore fans, or it's for anybody. Just felt like doing it tonight. Wanted to make up for not having one on Sunday. How does the stream look in terms of sound quality, as far as the picture, everything looking good in terms of video? Let me know. So Paul's saying, I think that the Razer's keyboards are the biggest reason I wouldn't take one. Yeah, that to me, Paul, is one of the reasons that holds me back from saying it's better than the XPS 13, because I like the keyboard better on the XPS 13. If I can reach this. So what Paul's talking about, the key travel is not, it's a little bit on the shallow side. And then you think they have unreasonably high costs, aren't appealing. Yeah, these can get expensive. Although I think that this model is about $1,200. Yeah, you could probably get some, but let me tell you something. This CNC aluminum body is so rock solid. It is so premium with this mercury finish on it. I absolutely love it. I really do. Thanks. I'm glad you like that. It looks great. It sounds great. Doc, I really appreciate that. That's good. It means that we're doing it. Right. So there you go. Anyway, although I would rather have a Dell logo and so forth, I would rather have a Dell logo and a big gaming laptop logo. Okay. All right. Good. I'm glad you liked it, man. I just booted a clown. If you notice, he should be gone. Okay. All right. Let's see what else. So we got a lot of laptops here. Now, for those of you joining us late, I have a laptop coming. You've been hating on Intel. This is not Intel. It's running the Ryzen 5000 series. I'm going to just leave it at that. I'm not going to tell you the brand. It's going to have a high-end display. It's a premium laptop. It is in pre-production for what I understand, so I cannot tell you where I got it from. I cannot tell you where to get it, at least not yet, but I will have a video on it. If I can get it out of customs, it is stuck in customs here in the United States, but I've sent them the paperwork. And I think it'll be coming, hopefully, before the weekend. And if I get it before the weekend, you can guarantee I'll definitely do a video, and I will definitely get a live stream because you're not going to want to miss this. Okay? I'm going to leave it at that. That's all I'm going to say. And don't ask me where I got it. I didn't kill anybody, at least not that I know of. I didn't steal it. I had to move mountains to get this, people. So just be there for me. I know a lot of you didn't watch my latest videos. I know that for whatever reason, it's not absolute. No. I'm talking about a 5000 series. What's coming? I don't know if you're talking about that, Grendel, but just stay tuned. Make sure you sub to my channel. Make sure the notification bell is checked off. You don't want to miss this one. Okay? That's all I'm saying. I did this for you, people. Okay, I did this for you. Yeah, Mallory. Yeah, this is live. I just went impromptu. No big deal. No big deal. Glad you could make it, though. Good to see you. How much RAM does it have? Now, are you talking about the 14, the NV14, or the one I'm getting? I don't know. Again, pre-production. I can't tell you more than that. Okay, is it over $5,000 what I'm getting? No, I don't think it's over $5,000, but whatever. I don't know. NDA is a non-disclosure agreement. I don't have an NDA on it, but I don't want to tell you where I got it from. Let's just leave it at that, okay? And I know people are saying, well, if you're joining us late, what are you talking about? I'm talking about a laptop that is running the AMD Ryzen 5000 series that has a high-end display. It's a thin and light laptop, and that's all I'm going to say. How is the Spectre X360 14? It is fantastic. Love it. Let me bring it onto the table here. And to add to the collection here, here's the 14 Spectre. I don't know if it has juice. Maybe it does. 3:2 aspect ratio. I love it. Some people don't. I do. Some people more are fans of the. There it is. 3:2 OLED. Some people like 16:10. I actually like the 3:2. I like it a lot. 3000 by 2000 resolution. Is it better than the Spectre 15? If you are looking for something other than a 16:10 or a 16:9 rather aspect ratio, then you'd want to look at this because this is 3:2. So Tech Free Needs is saying, so why mention laugh out loud? I'm done talking about it. What do you? I'm not really sure. What's maybe I'm joining late in the discussion here. X360 14 versus the NV14, which we might make for a good video, by the way. Let's just put it so we're on even plane here. So what they're asking is the difference between these two. This is a 16:10 aspect ratio. This is a 3:2. Which do I like better? They're different. This is a convertible. This is a clamshell. So those of you who are wondering, hype? I'm not hyping, you know, I'm just telling you, be subscribed here because I'm going to be getting it. If people don't watch it, they don't watch it. But it's a laptop. It hasn't been released yet, and it's stuck in customs. And I should be getting it hopefully before the weekend if all the paperwork goes through. So it's exciting. I'm frustrated because I should have had it already. Yeah, I can't. I don't want. I can't say more because if I do, then I'm breaking my trust with the person that I worked out to get it. So, and then let's just leave it at that. Can I show you the 13, 14, and 15 together? Probably. Let me see what we have here. What do we have here? So these are it's going to be a tight shot. Let me see what I could find. Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves. Let me see if I can find the 15. You know what? This is the channel where you ask and you may just get it. You may just get it. This is ridiculous. I actually have both versions of the 15. Let me see how we're going to do this. Let me move. So he wants to see the 13, 14, and 15. So this is the one with the GeForce GTX 1650. I don't have enough room, but let's see how this is going to look. Oh, this is ridiculous. This is just ridiculous. All right, I'm gonna have to organize this. Hold on. You gotta love live, right? Okay. I don't think this one has juice, and I don't know if I have a plug that's ready for that, but it might boot up. This is the 15. 14, 14, and 15. I don't know if this one has juice. A little bit, maybe. Okay. So you can sort of see it. It's a tight shot. I can't do any better than this, people. Let me see if I move this one more, move my Mac out of the... See, I can't... There's so many laptops here, I can't fit it all. But you can see it sort of here. It's hard to show all three. But 16:9, 16:10, 16:9, 3:2, 16:10. So that'll give you an idea. This is all just experimental stuff anyway. So on this live stream, it's not perfect to show you, but you can get an idea. OLED, IPS. Okay, now you're asking for too much. I don't have the 13. That's the one I don't have. I have the Tiger Lake version of this here. So I can't do any better, my friends. Oh boy. Okay, and this one is the Tiger Lake version. And I don't know if this one has any juice either. I don't think this does. But you can get the idea with this one. Oh, maybe it did. I just saw it starting to boot up. Oh, what do I do for you people? What I do for you people. And then nobody watches the videos. That's the ironic thing, is that nobody watches the videos. You stopped. The people stopped. I don't know what happened. We were doing so great. We were doing so great. So Paul is saying, I wish that the Spectre had kept the RAM slotted. I am in total agreement with you. At that time, they maxed out at 32, and the webcam was 1080p. Yeah, we've gone backwards in a lot of ways, and I've mentioned that before. Oh, man, I'm happy you like it, Jamil. Glad you can join us. First time watching. Welcome. Yeah, you know, the thing with the Spectre is going to be 13 inch is going to be 13.3 as opposed to, so it might be too small. So you might want to go for the 14, which is back here, 3:2 aspect ratio, 16:9 on the 15.6. This is a 16:10 on the 14 right there. So just to give you an idea, these two are the 15s. So you never know. See, that's why you should tune in always, because you never know when I'm going to do something like this. Bring out all the guns for 48 of you. See, that's what I do. That's how I roll. Right? Paul, it's seasonal. Yes, it is. It is. And I sort of saying it half jokingly, but not jokingly, because it's hard because I work so hard on these videos, and then it does great out of the gate, and then it just goes like this. Just like a nosedive. It's amazing. The interest, I think it's seasonal, absolutely. And January and February are just notorious. January in particular was brutal. If I didn't have the X1 Nano videos, it would have been atrocious. But the X1 Nano did okay. Yes, it's a laptop orgy, Grendel. You're watching an orgy. You people are funny. Talking about not killing someone and mentions bringing out guns. Yeah, tech note. Yeah. If it's any consolation, William, how are you? It says you can. To you, I watch the videos. I like them. Thank you. By the way, it does mean a lot. Because I know the people that I'm really, I make it for everybody, but I know who really likes it. People like William, people like Paul, all you guys, all the people that are here tonight, I'm sure. And even the new ones, the new people have come in. Welcome. Again, memberships, help out the channel, subscribing, watch time, hitting the like button. I see we got 41 likes. That's pretty good. I had my first interaction with this video when I posted it for this live stream was a thumbs down. People were not happy, I guess, that I wanted to do an impromptu live stream. Paul's telling Duck Vision, I agree. His streams are so awesome. I stay up very late for them and have no regrets. I appreciate that, Paul. It means a lot. It really does. When I say it really does, some people can just be paying lip service, but I really do mean it. You're making this happen for me, and without you guys, I couldn't do it. I mean, I wouldn't have all these laptops here. So it's a laptop orgy. I think who said that? Was it you? Tectonic? Was that you? I appreciate that, Kasara. It means a lot. I am getting it. John, I don't know when HP sends it out to reviewers, I'm on their list for that. So I'm definitely getting that. Do a review of the Spectre X360 15 versus the 14 versus 13. Yeah, I might just do that. Maybe that's what people will watch. At this point, it doesn't seem like people are watching anything. That's what's so frustrating. Yeah, after a while, they do look alike, especially when you have... Look at this. And by the way, there's more back there. Look at this. I got the X1 Nano back there. I have the Razer Book 13 back there. You can't even see it. It's ridiculous. This is the ridiculous stream with all the ridiculous things. And I love it. We love it. All right. Oh, Grendel said it. Okay, Tech. You mentioned the killing and all that stuff. I'm definitely getting demonetized tonight. There's no question. So, oh boy. David Allen in the house. How are you, my friend? Are the fans on the Spectre 14 louder than the Envy 14? I don't remember. I don't think it's particularly louder. I'll have to do a if I do a head-to-head between the two, then I can test that. Okay, I can test that. I know I'm not in. I guess it's focusing on the laptops because they're all the lids are up. It should be focusing on me. All right. Yeah, thank you, David. I appreciate it. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, it was you. You got credit to Grendel. This is the laptop orgy. I'm changing the name in honor of Grendel. The laptop orgy. All right, where are we? Wow, 51 minutes. I can't believe it. Little live stream. I don't think we had more than 50 people, maybe 60 at the most. So David Allen is asking, which one would you like for light content work in a wheelchair and need something portable? I'll tell you what. You want something portable? You want something good? Look at this. This is the X1 Nano. Perfect for you. I think it is. This is the X1 Nano from Lenovo ThinkPad. 2K display. Got good performance. Oops. Good performance. There you go. Really nice keyboard. Not the most ports, but for portability, this is fantastic. Optional LTE you can get with this. So I think 5G that's coming down the road. I don't know if they actually have it available yet. You can get it with a touch display. This is the one I would recommend right now. I'm working on getting the Samsung Flex 2. Stay tuned. I will be doing that. So stay tuned. So, impromptu live stream, having fun. You know what? I don't need to have the big numbers for the live streams. I'm happy you guys showed up because I didn't plan anything. This is unplanned at probably the most inopportune time for most. Although India, good morning, everybody from India. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to do it. I know a lot of you are from India, a good percentage of my audience, so I wanted to make sure I did a live stream for you guys because I know when I do it on Sundays, it's not ideal. So, welcome. All right, there you go. This one's for you, India. Anything else besides all these laptops? Oh, this is fun. Look at the fingerprints on it. You know I use it. You can tell I use it. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, my friend. We're going to get some of the Ryzens in, people. Don't worry. And I got that special one coming, although you're all hating me now for not telling you what it is and where I'm getting it from. I can't tell you. I'd have to, you know what. It's stuck in customs. I will get it hopefully before the weekend. I'm praying. If not, it'll be when it gets here. But, you know, and again, it's just a seasonal thing. And Concept Bro, by the way, you're about to get, you keep asking those questions. This is not, I'm not, you know, you're just spamming the chat, and I'm warning you. So keep doing it. You're going to get the boot. I love you, bro, but you can't do that. Okay, so one of the things that we're going to work on the channel is trying to expand out. I got really good gaming stuff. I got a tower over there. We're going to talk about the Omen 30L that I'm putting the finishing touches on. Should be by tomorrow. So there you go. Andrew Adam is asking, do I recommend matte displays over glossy ones? It depends on what I'm looking for. Sometimes I prefer matte display for productivity work, if I'm doing a lot of writing in Microsoft Word, if I'm doing it, you know, that kind of stuff. So I would prefer matte just because it's less glare, less reflections. But if I like to watch a good movie, I want the sharpness, good OLED display, then I'll go with a glossy OLED type of thing. Okay. It was nice seeing you, Concept Bro. You're going to get a timeout now because you think you're funny. Okay. So Duck Vision took care of it. Never mind. Okay. Thank you, Duck Vision. What's my favorite all-around laptop of 2021 so far? Believe it or not, it's the X1 Nano. And it really, maybe all around is not the right word, but it's the one I find myself grabbing when I have all these choices here when I'm testing and so forth. I'm constantly grabbing this to just take around the house, take to the office. Under 2 pounds, 1.99 pounds, 907 grams. You can't beat it as far as I'm concerned. I'm a big, big fan of this laptop. I like the MacBook Air M1. If you looked at it, I did do a review of it. It got less than 10,000 views. I could do a separate channel on that maybe. Yeah, the Razer Book 13 to me, underrated. I don't know why people are just hating on them. And it can't be just a logo. It's got to be more than that. Because there's no reason why this laptop is not garnering more attention on my channel. Maybe it's me. But this thing is unbelievably good. I think it's out of juice. But it's a great laptop. I love the Mercury finish on this. Just super premium unibody metal design. What do I think is better for consuming media, Envy X360 or the NV14? They're both good. They're both good. I can't say one is better than the other. Oh, my God. We got a super chat from Olivier. First super chat of the night, and I appreciate it, my friend. Let's see what he has to say. $20. Andrew, not getting any notifications. Really enjoy the reviews. Would love to see the channel diversifying to other things apart from laptops. I got a desktop. Can't point the camera there. The Omen 30L. It's got a 30 series NVIDIA GPU. We'll get into that. You'll see the video probably tomorrow. But thank you, my friend. $20. Super generous. I appreciate it. Yeah, I agree, Duck Vision. That laptop is great, the Razer. Well, people like Olivier, man, I got to say him. And, also Robert, who's been so generous. Obviously he didn't know about it tonight, I'm sure. But he really has been super generous. And I got to tell him to stop almost because this is ridiculous. But I really appreciate it. Can't wait to see the new X1 Carbons. Yeah. Now, I am under an NDA on certain things. I'm not going to talk about from who, but we do know the X1 Carbons are coming, the 9th gen. We also know that the titanium Yoga has already been talked about. People are starting to review it. And but I can't talk more about certain other ThinkPad series rather. But some things are coming. So just stay tuned, people. You're going to love it. If you're a ThinkPad fan, good news is coming very soon. That's all I can say because I'm under NDA. Yeah, he's a great guy. Robert, I think it's Robert Leeson. He's a very good guy. Member of the channel. Really, really good guy. All right. So the X1 Carbon 9th Gen will have, yes, a 16:10 aspect ratio. They are moving to that, which I'm a huge fan of. I think we're seeing a lot of laptops here, 2021, moving to 16:10, even 3:2, like we saw with the Spectre 14 X360. Yep, that's good. 50 likes, all right. We got 50 of you watching. There you go. Hit the like button. Thumbs up helps get this spread over YouTube. So William is saying, I think people associate the Razer laptops as only gaming PCs. Yeah. And for people looking for PCs other than reasons or not interested in it. Yeah. And I got to give credit, by the way, William, to Razer for branching out, like as I mentioned in the last live stream, because they're now trying different things. This is a XPS 13 competitor, direct. It's a direct competitor. And they're going to do okay. I think they got the hardware. They got the hardware down. Matte display on this one, but you can get it in glossy. Touch display option. Not really sure what's going on with the display. I think, yeah, there it is. Really beautiful display. I get it. Beautiful, bright. I think it's the same panel as the XPS 13 from Dell. It doesn't seem like an adult product, but this is very much, if you use it in person, very much an adult product. It is a professional. It's good for productivity. So There you go. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. It will take time. Yeah, and I like that they're branching out. You got to like when companies do that. They do need to improve the keyboard a little bit. It is on the shallow side, but nothing terrible. Nothing terrible. Still usable. It's not a deal breaker as far as I'm concerned. But it's not as good as a ThinkPad keyboard. It's not as good as the XPS 13's keyboard. So is HP better than the M1 Mac at that price range? So let's think about this. HP better than the M1 Mac at that price point? I think it offers more overall. So if you're looking at the NV14 or even the Spectre, but if you're talking about the NV14, which I have here, then is it a better proposition than the Mac? It depends. Expandable storage, you get with this. Touch display option, you get with this. Obviously, those who want to run Windows, this runs Windows. Can't run Windows on Mac right now. It has more ports. It has, again, upgradable SSD. RAM is soldered in both units, so you can't use that as a thing. But you're going to get better. Well, this has a discrete GPU, so I think performance is going to be good on both, comparable. So I really think for the money, you might be better off with the Envy when you're all said and done. I know you Mac people are not going to like that, but that's the bottom. That if you're looking pound for pound, that's what it is. Which keyboard is the best in a laptop right now? I like the ThinkPad keyboards a lot. So we'll see how that's going to go. Tech for your needs. ThinkPad has been really good over the years, and they just seem to be getting better. All right, so Super Chat. Grendel. Nice. $5. $4.99. Gotta go, but thanks for the orgy. Great job, Andrew. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, and thank you for that coining that term, laptop orgy. Thank you. All right. So, yes, I'm a big fan of the keyboards on the X1 Extreme Gen 2 and the Gen 3. I think they're both good. Alienware M15 R3 is good. I haven't reviewed that, but from what I understand, it's an excellent keyboard. I like the ThinkPad keyboards, and I think you might agree with me, Duck Vision, there. Keyboards are interesting. Let's take a look at some of them. So this is a really good keyboard. Again, I just reviewed it. The fingerprint scanner is taking the place of one of the control buttons, so a little bit of a minor nitpick there, but that's what it is. Which one would have stylus support? Well, of course, this one has stylus support. This one, they said this one, but I couldn't find one that works with this one. So they said it is a pen support, but again, none of my pens work with it. I thought it might, so I'm trying to find out from them. For some people, it also depends on which programs run on which operating systems, whether to choose a Mac or Windows-based PC. Absolutely. Again, it depends on what platform. Like you said, it may be a matter of personal preference. Exactly, William. I couldn't have said it better. Yeah, you had one back in the day. Tech for your needs. ThinkPad keyboards are great. If you take a look at this one, too many laptops here. Even though... And you can see the keys here. Even though the keys are a little bit, in terms of shallow key travel, for a ThinkPad, it's still better than most laptops in general. It's so satisfying, the tactile feedback on it. And they're a little concave, the little bit smile-shaped keys that we come to know with the Lenovo ThinkPads, and really, really comfortable for long-term typing. All right. All right, I'm getting a little bit tired here. 59 likes, pretty good. Get the like button up, people. We got 46 watching. 2 super chats by two very generous people. Thank you so much. It's now 7:35 p.m. in the Pacific time zone, which is what I'm in here in Las Vegas. All right, any other questions, people? Otherwise, we're going to start wrapping things up. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Anything. Ask me anything. We got all the laptops here. Dedicated GPU for streaming. I got to say, by the way, so for a dedicated GPU, anything with a discrete GPU is going to be better for streaming. This is a good deal. You know, for about $999, you can stream on this in terms of, and when you say streaming, are you talking about live streaming like I'm doing or streaming movies and stuff? Because this is excellent. This is the 1650 Ti Max Q. Great for streaming, any kind of media. Great for live streaming also because you have a dedicated GPU as well. So either one in terms of streaming, it's going to be great. I appreciate that, David. Nano does not run hot. It runs pretty cool, I got to say. Very impressive engineering on that. Best laptop for content creation is going to be this one because it really is a good one. Again, the dedicated or discrete GPU, the really good coverage of the color gamut, color accuracy, it really hits all the points. If you want something a little bit bigger in terms of screen real estate, go with its bigger brother, the NV15. Great price to performance, great creator's laptop on both fronts. So when all the laptops you have there, when are you opening up a laptop store? Just kidding. Yeah. I would be in a lot of trouble if I did that. It'd be good for short-term gain, but not long-term. So there you go. No, the people are going to be. I'm going to be getting a lot of nasty emails. That's for sure. If that was the case, how do I test the value of a display? I use this. This is the Spectre Elite. A Spectre 5 Elite, and it's a colorimeter. You can calibrate your display, and it works really well. The software is excellent. Not cheap. I think this was a few $100. Not cheap, but it tells you all the metrics. It tells you how bright the display is in terms of nits. What's the color gamut like in terms of the coverage? How color accurate it is, and so forth. I use an X2 G4 and I use an A10 Mini. That's what I'm using here to do my live switching. As soon as I hit it, it starts to lag. It could be due to my DDR4 8 gigabytes of RAM, 3D section starts. Yeah, that's why I don't use Windows, by the way, to do my live streaming. I use a Mac, and I find that I do have less hiccups with this setup. I use Ecamm Live. This has a really nice GPU at AMD Radeon Pro. I think it's a 5600M, 32 gigabytes of RAM, Core i9. This cost me about $3,100 with tax here in Las Vegas. So Hassan, I use a Mac and I'm using A10 Mini live switcher, so you can see me on the different camera angles here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right. So yeah, I got to do behind the scenes soon, to show you. Does Razer really made of a single chunk of metal block? Yeah, this is a CNC aluminum unibody design. Super premium. Oh, so it's this one. Got too many laptops here. If you want to take a look at it, here it is. Really, really, it is one block of aluminum. It is just super premium. I mean, I don't know what else to say. They did a fantastic job. I was hoping for more views. Honestly, I was hoping for more views on that. But timing is everything in life. Dedicated GPU, definitely. I feel like makes a huge difference. And a faster RAM is always going to be good. Better, but having a dedicated GPU to handle some of the video compression that when you're doing live streaming definitely makes a difference. What is my personal favorite laptop except Mac? I love the Dell XPS 17. I've said that before. I love it. I know they've had their issues with quality control, all this, with the 15 and so forth. The Dell XPS 17 with its beautiful UHC Plus display, thin bezels, beautiful looks. I absolutely love it. That's just me. Some people don't agree with me on that, but that's, you know, that's your opinion. We're all entitled to our own opinions, right? All right, let's start wrapping things up here. We had an hour and 10 minutes, 56 of you watching. I didn't expect a big turnout due to the time and due to the impromptu nature of this live stream. All right, people. Any other questions before I go? I appreciate it, man. You say I'm amazing, a gem yet to be found by millions more. Keep all this going. All the love and respect from Pakistan. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. That's really kind words. What's the laptop you are most looking forward to reviewing? It's the mystery laptop that's stuck in customs that I should hope to get before the weekend. Let's leave it at that. Would you prefer AMD or Intel? I'm platform agnostic. I'm chip agnostic. What else am I? I'm life agnostic. I like whatever's good. You give me a good chip in something, give me a great display, you give me great build quality, I'm going to say good things. If you mess those things up, you're not going to get a good review out of me. Good night, Oliver, and thank you so much, Olivier. And any suggestions for budget around $650? I like the HP Pavilions are good. If you can get the Envy X360 for on discount, that's another good one. There are a number of choices. Asus makes a good one with the Ryzen processor that I reviewed a few months back. i5 or Ryzen 5 depends. If we got to see with the 5000 series, but I got to tell you, the 11th gen Intel Xe graphics, Tiger Lake has been really good. So they caught up a little bit, but let's see what the 5000 series from the Ryzens have to say about that. Whatever it is good for whatever it is good to let tech do the talking. Yes, I agree. Whatever is good, let the tech do the talking. Couldn't have said it better. Tech for your needs. Thank you, John. And that is my cue. All right, guys. I will see everybody. I'm going to have a couple of videos this week, so stay tuned. And I'll let everybody know if I do have a special live stream coming up before Sunday. I hope to do my regular scheduled time as well. Have a good evening, William. And good to see everybody. All the moderators, thank you. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.